Great day, great afternoon, or great evening, wherever you find yourself in the world today. It is I, Kimberly K. Parker, and I want to welcome you to day 1 of Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental Health Awareness Month is to be celebrated. I am very grateful that this month has been set aside to recognize the importance of mental health awareness. Everybody, and I don't typically use generalizations, everybody walking this beautiful earth of ours could benefit from mental health support. Let me raise this just a little bit. Can benefit from mental health support. Yesterday, I posted that I would be going on YouTube Live. Well, as you guys know, I am just starting to use my YouTube page, and I totally did not recall that I have to have at least 50 subscribers in order to do a YouTube Live. Because I've not been active on that platform, I don't have a lot of subscribers. So please, ma'am, please, sir, if you find it in your heart to support my growth and development on YouTube, you can find me at Kimberly K. Parker. Very simple. First name, full middle name, which is K-A-Y, and then my last name. All together, no spaces. Kimberly K. Parker is where you can find me on YouTube. Kimberly K. Initial Parker, of course, is where you can find me on Facebook. And Kimberly K-A-Y Parker is where you can find me on Instagram. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please comment, please engage, because I am going to engage more myself. And as you know, I'm a Pisces, and typical Pisces, we just like being alone and secluded at times. Anyway, I'm not going to digress. There's a little fruit fly in here, but I don't have any fruit flying around. Must have let a gnat in here. So I'm making some adjustments, but I'm going to keep it moving. I told you I'm only going to be here for 15 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. As one who continues to benefit from therapy, a form of mental health wellness, as well as incorporating my own mental health strategies with meditation and yoga and Zumba and dancing down the street, journaling, whatever it is to release those healthy endorphins, I do. I experienced a very, very major depression in 2018 and didn't know that by definition it was depression. I know where that little fly is coming from. I digress. I have vegetables that I'm growing in the house. My peppers are growing. Okay, so I got it now. I'm going to have to spray some vinegar or something to keep them away. Anyway, I'm back. So yes, 2018, I experienced a very severe depression because I was going through a divorce. I lost my home to foreclosure, and I use the word loss very loosely because what I did not do was become an educated consumer and a savvy financial manager. I didn't manage my money well. I didn't understand what it meant to fully own a home, and I didn't really honor it. I would look at the windows and say, there are so many windows. I don't want to cover all these windows. So I kept up temporary blinds. And I believe what you think about, you bring about. So if my home is filled with temporary blinds, what does that mean? It means I don't plan on staying there long. Long story short, I had so many challenging experiences in 2018, and it just took me to a major low, a very, very major low. And what I started doing was dancing down the street as a form of exercise. I got out of the bed whenever I could. And I would just push myself to go dancing down the street. I actually began dancing down the street maybe a year before I lost a home. Nevertheless, I'm here today because I want to show my love and appreciation to myself first. Getting up at 5 a.m. every morning is not that much of a challenge, although sometimes I do like to sleep in. But my commitment is to get up every day for the next 30 days, because there are 31 days in May, and come before you live. Now, if during that time I progress and I'm able to do YouTube lives, we're going to celebrate. We're definitely going to celebrate. Today we're here on Facebook Live. So if you're catching the replay, if you are here live, I thank you either way. And shout out to all of the people who are a part of the mental health community, behavioral health, psychological health, psychiatrists, doctors, nurses, clinicians, pharmacists, because if people don't get their medicine, I can attest to that firsthand, not as one who needs medicine at this moment. There was a time when I needed some medicine. But my son, I am the mother of an adult child with mental health challenges. And today is the first day that I am publicly sharing that. And it is with his permission. That is his story to fully expound upon, and I'm not going to take away from that. Just know that I totally, totally appreciate every single solitary person that is a part of the mental health community. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The organization that comes to mind, there are two organizations that come to mind. A very big organization and then a smaller organization. The very big organization is NAMI. N as in Nancy, A, M as in Mary, I. Please visit www.nami.org because they are doing such wonderful work everywhere. Everywhere. I believe they're in all 50 states. And I don't know where I would be. That was a yawn I suppressed. I should have let it out. I don't know where I would be if NAMI were not one of my support systems. The second organization, and I have a third one, but it's more of a resource. The second organization is Urban Oasis Behavioral Health. Urban Oasis Behavioral Health Services. They are based in Camp Springs, Maryland. And Mrs. Phyllis Lewis is the licensed social worker that is head of that organization. That organization has been working directly with my son since 2023. Shout out to Mrs. Lewis. Shout out to Mr. Lewis. Shout out to all of her team players. That woman is worth her weight in platinum. And then thirdly, your local crisis hotline, or in the state of Maryland, it's 988. I believe 988 may be worldwide. I'm doing too much believing. I need to do more research. 988. If you are having a crisis and you need somebody to talk to, and it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, pick up your phone and call 988. They are standing by to help you. They are standing by to help you. 988. With that said, we're going to just briefly do some meditation. Meditation just allows you to center yourself. It allows you to stay present. And yes, your thoughts are going to run around and you're going to be distracted. Just bring yourself back to center. Just bring yourself back to center. And then I'm going to close out with some of my favorite affirmations. All right, I got my yoga mat behind me. Don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna have to work on my setup for tomorrow. But my yoga mat is behind me. We will do some yoga tomorrow together. I will do my own yoga after I get off with you, because I told you I'm only gonna keep you for 15 minutes. So for day one of Mental Health Awareness Day, Mental Health Awareness Month, we're just gonna meditate, no music in the background, and state some affirmations, and then we'll bump this and part ways. How does that sound? All right. Also, don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Kimberly K-A-Y Parker on YouTube, Kimberly K-A-Y Parker on Instagram, and Kimberly K Initial Parker. Kimberly K Initial Parker on Facebook. Follow, like, subscribe, share. My goal is to reach millions of people, and I know it can be done. But for the in the interim, I just need 2 more subscribers on my YouTube page so I can do lives on YouTube. Right now, I got to keep creating videos and keep creating shorts. So that said, let's just, make yourself comfortable. Pardon me, I have allergies. Whatever that looks like for you. Sometimes people lie down. Sometimes people sit with their legs crossed. I'm actually sitting on an ottoman to one of my chair sets. So, yep, we're going to keep it moving. Let's start with some deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through our nose. Hold it. And let it out through our mouth. So we'll breathe into 4, hold it for 4. Let's breathe into 3. That's my favorite number. Hold it to 3 and let it out at 3. Let's go. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. When you're taking deep breaths, your stomach needs to be expanding, not retracting. Oh, there's that yawn that I held in the first time. I had a long night last night. Let's go. Last time, deep breath in. One more, because that felt good. And we're just going to silence the noise in our mind as best as we can. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor if you're sitting down. If you're lying down, try to have your legs flat as well. You're going to relax every part of your body, starting with your calves. Feel how they just sink into your ankles. Relax your thighs, your torso, your shoulders. You may want to feel a little slump. I sit very erect most of the time, but today I'm just going to relax. Relax your cheeks. Unclench your jaw. And just focus on where you are right now. Not the bills, not the children, just where you are right now. Show gratitude for breathing, for birds that act as our natural alarm, for your home, for allergy tablets. And repeat after me. I am well. I am well. I am well. I have all that I need. I do whatever is necessary. I love myself. I speak with integrity. I see joy, peace, and kindness in this world. I understand how to engage with others. Today is going to be the best day of my life. I am so grateful that I showed up today. I look forward to sharing a smile with someone today. I'm going to learn a very valuable lesson today. I am filled with peace. I love my prosperity, wealth, and abundance. I am a money magnet. I love sharing with others. I am becoming a better listener. I am grateful for this moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. Next time we let out our breath, let's make some sound with that. Now slowly open your eyes. There you have it. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on day 2 of our Mental Health Awareness Month time together. I appreciate you and all of your support. Drop a comment if this is a replay. Let me know how this worked for you. I feel great. I'm ready to take on the day. Take great care and be well.